I'm Elizabeth Neal, and I am a longtime Houstonian, really into spending time with family and gardening and traveling. For my profession, I work in technology sales and have had that career for over 20 years. Cancer runs in my family. I'm the third woman in our family lineage to be diagnosed with cancer. Thankfully, I have a wonderful OB-Gyn over at Texas Children's who very early in my life started doing baseline mammograms and ultrasounds. So we caught it early. We caught it in 2007. It was invasive ductal carcinoma. And so July 2007 was kind of a rough period. It wasn't a matter of if I was going to get cancer, it was when. It always kind of felt that way. At the end of chemotherapy, I knew I wanted to have a double mastectomy, but I wasn't really mentally there to have such a big surgery as a DIEP Flap, so I opted for just a basic double mastectomy and reconstruction with implants. And that was in 2008. And that worked. At the time it worked. But it never was exactly restoring me back to even close to what I was before cancer. And I always felt like it was something I had to deal with. So fast forward about 12 years and went through hormone therapy and all that wonderful stuff, had some side effects, had to switch drugs, had joint pain, but got through it. Did my 5 years on a variety of different medicines, and then kind of went into this maintenance phase. But the challenge I always had was my breasts just didn't look like breasts. They weren't shaped right. I couldn't find the right bras, and just wasn't really happy with how I looked. So thankfully my husband found Dr. Spiegel, and she really saved the day. So it was really in a pretty dark place about my physical being when we first met Dr. Spiegel, and it was like a light came on. She is so warm and so caring, and her staff's amazing. And we really sat down and had some frank conversations about where I was in my journey. And she really spent a great deal of time mapping through different options, pros and cons, what the outcomes would be with each option, and made the decision to go ahead and do the DIEP Flap. So it was a big surgery, but was completely prepared for every aspect of it, was prepared for what life was going to be like after the surgery, what I had to do in order to recover from the surgery, and we started down that journey. But every step of the way, I was in direct communication with Dr. Spiegel, with her staff. I was emailing, texting. They were there to answer every question, address every concern, and really make sure we got through it, which we did. So, fast forward to the present day, my recovery's been spectacular. I am as close to restored both physically and emotionally as I was before cancer. I feel completely whole again, and really kind of restored my femininity, even in my own mind. So that's kind of my journey. I guess my words to Dr. Spiegel could be summed up by thank you. And that doesn't even begin to convey the gratitude that I have or my family has, because your ability to restore me physically has restored me mentally and emotionally, sexually, and it's brought forward a new chapter of my life that I don't think I could have done it without you guys. So thank you.